Electric vehicles are paving the way for a greener future, but have you ever wondered what keeps them moving so smoothly? At the heart of every EV is a powerful duo, the electric motor and the inverter. These two components are the unsung heroes, transforming stored electrical energy into the mechanical power that drives the wheels. But like any technology, they're not without their quirks. When issues arise, they can quickly disrupt performance and leave drivers scratching their heads. In today's video, we'll dive into the fascinating world of EV powertrains, breaking down how these components work and what happens when things go wrong. Whether you're an EV owner, a tech enthusiast, or just EV curious, stick around to discover what makes electric motors and inverters tick and what you can do to keep them running smoothly. Electric vehicles are revolutionizing the way we drive, offering a cleaner, quieter, and more efficient alternative to traditional gas-powered cars. But at the heart of this innovation lies a dynamic duo, the electric motor and the inverter. These components are what transform stored electrical energy into the mechanical power needed to move your car. When they work perfectly, it's smooth sailing. But when issues arise, they can bring your journey to an unexpected halt. Today, we're diving into one of the most common challenges EV owners might face: motor overheating. Let's start with what motor overheating actually is. Every time you drive your EV, the motor generates heat as a byproduct of its operation. This is perfectly normal, but if the motor's temperature climbs beyond its safe limit, problems start to appear. You might notice reduced power, unexpected warning messages on your dashboard, or, in severe cases, the car could shut down entirely to protect the motor. Prolonged overheating isn't just inconvenient, it can also degrade the motor's insulation and lead to permanent damage. So, what causes this overheating? Two main culprits stand out: high-speed or heavy-load driving and poor thermal management. Driving at top speeds for extended periods or carrying heavy loads makes the motor work harder, producing more heat. On the other hand, if your EV's cooling system, whether it's fans, liquid cooling, or air vents, has issues like blockages or leaks, it can't keep up with the heat generated, leading to overheating. The good news? Preventing motor overheating is straightforward. Regular maintenance is key. Make sure cooling ducts are clear and check for any leaks in the cooling system. Avoid pushing your EV to its limits with prolonged high-speed or heavy-load trips. And, of course, keep an eye on your car's thermal management system to ensure it's working as designed. By taking these simple steps, you can keep your electric motor running efficiently and enjoy your EV's performance for years to come. When it comes to electric vehicles, the inverter is like the brain behind the motor's power. Its job? Converting the DC power stored in your EV's battery into a C power that the motor can use to drive your wheels. Without a functioning inverter, your EV would be going nowhere fast. But just like any high-tech component, inverters can run into trouble. Let's talk about what happens when an inverter malfunctions and how to spot the signs before it becomes a bigger problem. So, what happens if your inverter isn't working properly? A faulty inverter can disrupt the power supply to your motor, resulting in uneven acceleration, reduced performance, or even a total loss of power. Imagine hitting the pedal and feeling hesitation instead of smooth acceleration. That's a classic symptom. You might also notice a shorter driving range or error messages on your dashboard, warning about powertrain issues. These are signs your inverter might need attention. But what causes an inverter to fail? There are a few usual suspects. Thermal stress is a big one. Heat buildup from extended use or insufficient cooling can wear down the electronic components inside the inverter. Electrical faults, like damaged circuit boards or loose connections, can also throw things out of balance. And then there's voltage stress, caused by battery issues or unexpected electrical surges, which can put extra strain on the inverter. The good news is that inverter malfunctions are preventable with a bit of care. Regularly check your battery health and avoid extreme voltage fluctuations. This helps reduce strain on the inverter. Make sure your EV's cooling system is functioning properly to manage heat buildup, and follow the manufacturer's guidelines for charging and driving habits. With these simple steps, you can keep your inverter in top shape and ensure your EV stays ready to roll. Electric motors are the heart of any EV, but have you ever wondered what keeps those motors running smoothly? The secret lies in a small yet mighty component, the bearings. These little heroes support the rotor, allowing it to spin effortlessly and power your car. But like all mechanical parts, bearings and rotors aren't immune to wear and tear. Over time, even the smoothest EV can start showing signs of trouble if these components aren't cared for properly. So, what happens when bearings or the rotor start to wear out? You might notice some telltale signs, like unusual noises coming from the motor whining, humming, or even grinding sounds. Acceleration might feel a bit off, with increased vibration shaking up your ride. And over time, you could see a gradual dip in your EV's overall performance. These symptoms might seem minor at first, but ignoring them can lead to bigger and more expensive issues down the road. Now, what causes these problems? It often comes down to a few key factors. Frequent high-speed driving puts extra stress on the bearings and rotor, speeding up wear. A lack of or degraded lubrication is another common culprit. Without proper lubrication, components rub against each other, causing damage. And if your EV regularly carries excessive loads, the added strain can make things worse, leading to faster degradation of motor components. The good news is, these issues are preventable with regular maintenance and a bit of care. Schedule routine inspections to ensure bearings are properly lubricated and in good condition. Avoid overloading your vehicle and try not to drive at high speeds for extended periods. And if you start hearing unusual noises, don't ignore them. Addressing these early can save you from costly repairs later on. With these simple tips, you can keep your EV running smoothly and enjoy the ride for years to come. Electric vehicles represent a groundbreaking step forward in transportation, but like any advanced technology, they come with their own set of challenges. From motor overheating to inverter malfunctions and bearing wear, understanding these common issues is the first step to keeping your EV running smoothly. Remember, proactive maintenance and paying attention to the warning signs can save you from costly repairs and ensure your EV performs at its best for years to come. Thanks for joining us as we explored the ins and outs of EV reliability. If you found this video helpful, be sure to hit that subscribe button for more insights into the world of electric vehicles and cutting-edge technology. Got a question or an EV experience to share? Drop it in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, drive safe and stay curious.